Hello and welcome to the gaming test of the new Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. Yes, I know quite a lot of people are asking us for the gaming test for this phone, so here it is. So this phone is running the Snapdragon 695 chipset. I have not heard of this chipset, so this is my first time too. So let's jump straight into Genshin Impact and see how this game actually performs. As far as I can see, it defaults to the low graphical settings, so we'll try that out first at 60 FPS to see how it goes. So as we can see, the performance coming out of it is at about 30-ish, 35-ish FPS, kinda around that range, which I think is pretty okay for this kind of chipset. Actually, I'm kinda surprised by the 600 series chipset having this kind of performance at low graphical settings. So I wanna see how much more FPS it can get if we set the graphical settings to the lowest. So we proceeded once again and we can see the FPS can go up to about 45 FPS, which is actually quite good. And the temperature of the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G, which is a very long name for a phone by the way, is only at about less than 35 degrees for both the front and the back of the phone, which I think is really surprising as well. And then jumping into PUBG New State, unfortunately we can only go to the maximum frame rate, which is 60 FPS, if we set the graphical quality to the minimum. So we'll proceed with this since shooter games do need high frame rates anyway, and here we go. So the performance is at 60 FPS all the way through, so no surprises there. So jumping into COD Mobile, this situation is better since we can go to the maximum frame rate, again 60 FPS, but the graphical quality only drops too high.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. We lost the lead. Let's go, let's go! Target's in sight! Hardpoint is ours. It's too close, fight harder. Enemy contact! Get down! Sniper! Tied for the lead. Hardpoint locked down. UAV online. We lost the lead. Reloading. We've taken the lead. Shock RC is ready. Enemy in sight! Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemy contact! Hard point is ours. Hard point confirmed. Enemy contact! Sight! Enemy online. Sniper! Get down! Sniper! Get down!
One thing funny though, COD Mobile isn't performing that good in this new map, so we only get about 40-ish FPS, and sometimes in one particular scene it only dropped to about 20 something FPS, so I'm not sure if that's a problem with this map, or the problem with the chipset. I'm more inclined to think that there's a problem with the game itself because COD Mobile has been really stable for me so far. Jumping into Mobile Legends, we can just set everything to the highest, but we don't have high refresh rate mode, but that's okay. And the gameplay is overall very smooth and steady at 60 FPS as well.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! The moon may be dark, but our hope outlives everything. First blood. I can handle that. Enemy has been slain. Swift, silent, and wise choice. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Everything. May the moon forever shine upon us. My arrow is killing my answer. You destroyed a turret. Shut down. Ha! 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 An enemy has been slain. Victory!
So that's it, that's the gaming test that we have for you today on the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G. If there's anything specific that you want to learn about this phone, then leave it down in the comment section below because our review for this phone is coming soon. So stay subscribed and we'll see you in that video.